Hey there, space engineers! I am continuing into our series on things I haven't seen covered on YouTube. So today we are going to be looking at the exact welder coverage and how you can make a template for designing missiles and drones and the like. So stay tuned. Alright, for science today, I have made a large cube of scaffolding and small grid, and we're going to do some science on how much a large grid welder, we can show the exact amount of area that a large grid welder will weld, and that will come in handy when designing missiles or drones in my ever present quest to reduce PCU and increase efficiency. I did this test earlier, but I wanted to record it and share it with you, space engineers. So we'll kick this welder off. And we're going to need to snap a small scaffolding on this one until we get it to trigger off. There we go. And with that, it's going to weld in all of the available blocks that it can actually reach. So this is the large grid welder. Shut this projector off now. Weld it off, and now we can see the exact area that this welder will cover. If we look on that side, you can tell it actually has more coverage on the sides than the tops and the bottom. And with that, we can cut this block off, and we should be able to go in here, and we will cut that and then paste it here so we can see inside of the welder. This is a dead space around it, but anything, if you're going to design a drone or a missile, you want to have it in the coverages that these scaffoldings are printed out. So that's the large grid one. Be right back with the small grid one. We'll see what the difference is. Alright, onto the small grid. Click that thing on. Alright, they're triggered. Let's see how much coverage a small grid has, just to see what the difference is. Alright, it looks like it's done. Get them shut off. Wow. Alright, looks like it goes right there. You can delete that one out. Does it weld to itself? Let's find out. Nope. Alright. Let's go place these side by side here. Roughly. Alright, yeah. Quite a bit more on the large welder surface area that it can print out. I wanted to see, but you'd have to make some pretty small drones to kind of get that kind of use the small welder to print out anything. Did a quick orientation of these, leveled them center on the bottoms, and just so you can have a nice visual of them. Now you could blueprint these independently or whatever if you make your own, and that way you'll have an active template to figure out like how to design like a drone or a missile, and I'll get more into my next video I'm planning on making is integrating these weld systems for missiles and drones onto like ships and stuff. So that'll be in the next video. But now you'd have a template here so you could just paste it in and then, cut away whatever you want. So you want to make it like this side um, of the welder, make a missile here and a missile here or whatever, or how many missiles you can actually make um, in that area. Now you have this to kind of gauge the area you have to work with. Thanks for tuning in. If you find this video useful, please give me a like and a subscribe. And follow for more tips. My next video series are going to be integrating how to integrate these things onto ships and some of the details going from small grid to large grid that would be helpful for you to know. Thanks. Bye.
Like and subscribe. Thank you.